I'm now in Blasted Steppes, and this place is crazy. Not only are there crazy strong enemies, there's also sand with bugs in it that will kill you. So after I die in this area, instead of going right back, I decide to explore the rest of my world using the new wall jump ability I have. This leads me to find the Skull Tyrant boss fight, and since when I first discovered it I did not know it was a boss, I took 4 hearts of damage right off the bat. The boss's moves are pretty straightforward and they're very easily readable. However, I die because of the disadvantage. Also, I have to mention that I accidentally corrupted the next couple minutes of this footage, so just ignore it if the audio doesn't match up perfectly. It's honestly a miracle that there's any footage to begin with. Same thing goes if it seems sped up or slowed down a little bit. That's because it is. Anyway, here we go at another attempt at this boss. He wasn't too tricky because he only really does the same 3 moves over and over again, and starting with the proper amount of HP definitely makes a difference, so I'm able to kill him. Or so I think. We may see him later. Remember that band of pilgrims I said earlier in the video would become more important later in the story? Well, apparently they've been collecting those weird monsters that I freed throughout the playthrough. Good on them for that. I continued to do a little bit of exploring when I finally stumbled back onto the Blasted Steppes. This place was visually beautiful, however, there were some pretty tough bugs here. I also ran into the chakra once more and I was able to buy the Bell Heart map. This weird bug with a drill kept bothering me. I don't know what I would do if there was a bigger one of these guys. There were 2 of them as a boss. This fight was actually not as bad as I'm making it out to seem. It was really fun having to dodge these guys. However, that was literally the extent to the boss fight. Anybody over the age of 4 beat them on their first try. The other one that you didn't kill just ends up staring at you in the background. This makes me think that he's going to come back. It's useless to think about that right now because we have a citadel to reach. I end up finding this weird little tent that has a couple tricky parkour jumps to get to due to the wind that blows in this area. On the inside of this tent, there's a wonderful bench and a spooked out pinstress. The pinstress is kind enough to teach us a new move. Needle Strike. There's something similar to this in Hollow Knight.